Welcome back to another reading vlog. I hope you're doing really well. I thought that I would film another one and like another weekly reading vlog or just something like that because I had such a fun time doing my last one. I feel like I kind of just fell off doing reading vlogs, but they're just like really fun to film as well as quite like it just makes me want to read and like talk to you guys about books more. So I thought I would start another one off. Today's actually Thursday, so starting pretty randomly. It's Thursday, August 26th. But I have so much book mail to show you guys. Like this is actually ridiculous. A bunch of stuff came in my PO box and a bunch of my friends also sent me some belated birthday presents, which is so sweet of them. So I just thought I would show you everything that came because I'm really excited about it. So this first gift came all the way from Australia and you actually sent me a little koala bookmark as well. I absolutely love this. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And then you did send me a book from Australia as well by an Indigenous Australian author, which is amazing. Cannot wait to read this. This one is called River of Dreams by Anita Heiss. Never heard of it before. When a river surges through the town, leaving death and destruction in its wake. It is a stark reminder that while the river can give life, it can just as easily take it away. So we follow a protagonist who survives. She survives the river flooding, but she has to leave her home and she's kind of like forced to move away from this region that's been decimated. Thank you so much, Emily. This is wonderful. There's even like, oh, this texture. So nice. So that is River of Dreams. And then I got a little postcard today that says read poetry. I love this. This one came from Arizona. Yes, Arizona? Phoenix, Arizona. So thank you so much, Mary. You wrote such a lovely note and I love this. So that is read poetry. And then just from all over the world, I freaking love this. This one is from Greece. This package came from Greece. Thank you so much. This one is from Myrto. Thank you. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. This is going right on my wall, literally right now. And then you sent me a book as well, which I'm sensing some like around the world things going on because we have novel and other poems by George Seferis, and he won the 1963 Nobel Prize for Literature. I've never heard of this before, but on the back it says that he's compared to T.S. Eliot. It says, at once intensely Greek and a cosmopolitan of his time, he was a career diplomat as well as a poet. Seferis, better than any other writer, expresses the dilemma experienced by his country. Yeah, so it is a bilingual edition. I don't want to break the spine right now, but I will later, of poetry and stuff like that. I cannot wait to read this. Thank you so much, Myrto. This is incredible. So you guys will probably definitely see more of these in like another around the world challenge. This next one is from Lucy at Crescent Pages. She's absolutely crazy. She sent me this for my birthday. She gave me the entire box set of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. What? Okay, this is a murder weapon. Of course she did. If you don't know Lucy, you should really get to know her. She's an angel on earth. But The Lord of the Rings, she wrote Lord of the Rings at this point. Lord of the Rings is her thing. I cannot separate those two entities from my mind now. So happy to have this box set because I really, really want to read it. I'm just gonna love it and I would love to read it with her. So Lucy, thank you so much. And these are the really beautiful editions. Ooh, shiny. So, and then I got to hang out with a couple of my friends the other day. We went swimming and stuff like that. And one of my best friends, Stephanie, gave me this book for my birthday as well because we haven't seen each other for so long. So thank you so much, Stephanie. She gave me a graphic novel. So this one is Everyone's a Aliobin When You're a Aliobin Too. And this one is by Jomny Sun. So this is a graphic novel about a little alien or Aliobin. And he is sent to Earth to like make contact with humans or log. Yeah, he's sent to study Earth. Always feeling apart, even among the other aliens, Jomny feels at home for the first time among the creatures of Earth. And Stephanie wrote for my favorite Aliobin. So he gets to meet like everyone who lives on Earth and like makes friends with the creatures of the Earth. I'm gonna go find homes for these. I'm going to put up some postcards that you sent me and I'm gonna get to writing you guys back as well. So good start to the vlog and then I'll tell you guys my reading updates too. how's it going? How are you? I'm good. How are you feeling today? Why are you talking so weird? Drop my phone in there. Here we go. Okay, he's kind of cute though.
Do you want to take him home?
Yeah, I
I'll let you
do.
put him in the trunk. Please don't get put back, okay?
Alright, hi. So I'm just about to sit down and film a episode of the Rex Room actually, but I have some reading updates that I really wanted to show you guys because oh my gosh. So I'm a little bit further along in Maurice. I got to page 90, so Maurice is now like, you know, he just got, oh no, wait, is that a spoiler? No. So basically he goes to Cambridge and he starts to form a relationship with this boy named Clive. And they get closer and closer, but then Maurice gets into some trouble and it's just kind of at the point now where him and Clive are reconnecting a little bit. I'm actually really liking, I think I was talking about last time that I was really enjoying the writing. Like it's just very distinct, it's very interesting. Sorry, there's a cat out there I'm just looking at. It's very like atmospheric, it's very real. But yeah, I'm just enjoying honestly the slow pace. It's a bit emotionally hard to read because of course there's so many battles, different kinds of battles that both boys are going through and stuff like this in this period in Edwardian Cambridge world. So yeah, but I'm really liking it. Anyway, I'm literally not thinking about that book at all right now because I just finished this last night. Is this the best book I read all year? It might be. So I finished the Iliac Crest. 5 stars. So good. It's just wow. I'm so glad that I decided to do like a full annotation of this because I'm gonna be filming a whole video with this similar to the ones on Oliver Twist, Rilke, and Snow Country that I did if you want to check those out. So I don't know when this will be coming because this is going to be a lot of work. This was just so good. It's about boundaries and gender, life and death, how we treat different people, how language is gendered itself, how language and how you speak affects your perception and stuff like that, and who you are, what language you use to describe yourself, what language you use to talk about yourself. It was just incredible. A lot of this book is also influenced by the author's experience of living between Mexico and the United States for most of her life, which she says are countries characterized by rigid gender hierarchies and femicides along post-NAFTA borders, which is also a gigantic theme in this book as well. So this was just, I don't even want to talk about it right now because I just finished it last night. I stayed up super late. I got into it. I think I finished this book in about like 3 or 4 sittings. It's not very long, but it was just incredible. I could not put this down. It was horrifying. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It was so confusing, and I just loved it more than I can tell you right now. So don't want to talk about it too much more. Maybe I'll come back in the vlog and talk about it more later, but I think I already gave you kind of a little bit of an idea of what it's about, and that's kind of all you need, honestly. Just please read this. If I could like just like say, please read this. Can I say that? Please read this. I think it's such an important read as well, and I cannot wait to devise a whole video about it. Just talk about it more because yeah, I don't have any thoughts ready to go that are eloquently formed, so I'm just babbling on about this right now. But wow, I don't know what I'm gonna read now after this. I can't believe it's over. I kind of just want to reread it. So new favorite book for sure. Like, I've just been having really good luck this month, and it is funny because this is the book that Book Depository recommended me after I read, or when I ordered Untold Night and Day, which I said was also a 5-star and one of my favorite reads of the year and of all time now, and so is this. So I've also been going on kind of a week of adventures with my friends this week before school starts, and we kind of all get separated again. So I wanted to definitely show you guys that as well. I think I've already put in some footage, but we went to a couple of different places. It was really fun, and I got some really cute things. So yeah, I guess let me show you. So you guys saw that we went to a lavender farm, which is really fun, and then this week we also went to a candle shop a little outside of town, and then we also went to this big plant shop, and then we went on this like park. They transformed this like railway line into a park, so it's like an elevated park. It's really cool. The whole park is just like, you know, a train track, but it's covered in grass and different things, so that was so much fun. But I found this like moss. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a watering can, but it's covered in moss, and then you can put stuff in it. So I'll most likely put a plant in it and use it as a planter, but I just thought this was absolutely the most wonderful thing I'd ever seen in my life. Like, wow. I just think that's so amazing. I love it so much. And then when I saw this, clearly I just love things covered in moss. It's a hanging planter covered in moss. So I cannot leave this there either. I just thought it was amazing, so I cannot wait to decorate it. This one is from Super Moss, I think. It's called a kokedama. Yeah, that is that one. I cannot leave them there either. And of course, yes, I did get a bunch of plants as well, but those were my moss covered things that I was just so happy about. And then at the lavender farm, I picked up some lavender coffee, which was so good. I still have a little bit of it left, like the grounds, the coffee grounds. It was just so amazing. So they had like lavender everything there, but the lavender coffee was so good. Hello, so I have some reading updates. It's also a very chilly September afternoon, which is amazing. I have class in a little bit, but for Maurice, I'm actually really enjoying it now. Like, I am 133 pages through, and it's just so devastating. It's so beautiful. Like, it's just making me feel a lot of things, actually. Like, it took a while for me to get invested and get there and like kind of connect, because I feel like Forster's writing style can make you feel a bit distanced, especially because like I don't know, just the time period and where they are as well. Like, there's a lot of language that I'm just like, wait, what does that mean? On the whole though, really enjoying it, and so many sad things are happening, and I just really am feeling for Clive and Maurice now, who are the 2 people we're following. But yeah, it's just been really devastating recently, and I'm like, no. So yeah, it's also so beautiful, and there's so many different things in here, so many different things to explore. Greece is a huge topic, like Plato, the Symposium, ancient Greece, and Clive just went on a trip to Greece and stuff like that as well. So that's been interesting to think about, but really thoroughly enjoying this. I've been filming my Nicholas Nickleby vlog, so I don't know yet. I really miss Dickens writing and like yeah, I'm not going to talk about it here. I'll talk about it in that vlog, but I am liking that one too. I also ended up finishing Fireblood by Ellie Blake. I don't think I even talked about this. I kind of just zoomed through it a couple of days ago when I had chores and like on commute and stuff like that. So this is the second book in a young adult fantasy series. I read the first one, which was Frostblood, last year, and I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I think, like I said, it's like the most basic YA fantasy, just kind of cut paste tropey thing, but I really actually enjoyed it. I think just because I really enjoy the writing, like I feel like the writing is really strong, and Ellie Blake just like takes those moments that I like talk about so often that I like in fantasy to like sit you down and describe certain things. I feel like there's really beautiful metaphors and similes in here, which just always like make me happy, and like it's writing sometimes you can really delight in, especially when so much imagery is focused on frost and fire, because in this world there are people who are frostbloods and firebloods, and as you can imagine they have powers to manipulate and create fire and frost or ice. Not everyone has these, but you can be born with them, and of course there is like this raging war between the two because things have been going on. So we follow Ruby, who is a fireblood, but she gets trapped by the Frostblood court in the first book, so it's just all about that. But there's also romance I really love in here. I feel like I really connected to the characters. There's this huge enemies to lovers trope, and it was just great. However, the second book did not live up to the standards. I feel like it had some really strong points, but just compared to the first one, did not love this as much at all, so I gave it 3 stars. But I do want to finish off the series and just see what happens to these characters because I really love them. But yeah, I am glad I read it. So that is Fireblood. Because I finished that, I decided to pick up Before the Coffee Gets Cold on audiobook as well. This is on my September TBR, and I have to say, like, I just started this maybe yesterday or the day before. I'm 38 pages through, and I'm actually really not liking it. I'm finding it really repetitive, really annoying. You've probably heard about this somewhere. It's been quite popular recently, but this is about a cafe in Japan. I actually don't know if we're in Tokyo or not. Yeah, we are in Tokyo, where this cafe can transport you back to the past. So far, like, the writing has just been really annoying, actually. It's been grating on my nerves, especially the writing of a few characters we're following. Just the way that they react to things and what they say. I'm like, do people talk like this? And as well, there are like a few rules for the time travel in this book, right? But I feel like the rules have just been shoved down your throat and repeated at least like 6 or 7 times, to the point where like the first character will react to all the rules and like bemoan them and be like, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. But then a few pages later, she'll sit down and she'll be like, okay, let's go through all the rules. Rule 1, blah, 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 blah. Rule 2, blah, 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 blah. Even though we already just have this be explained to us by like the waitress, and then have that character go through them in her head, and then now she's sitting down for a 3rd time to tell us about the rules. I don't think anyone has that bad of a memory. Like, I just don't understand. It's not good. I'm just really not connecting to this, not enjoying it. So we'll see. Like I said, I've heard some lukewarm reviews about this, and you know, maybe the coffee is lukewarm. We'll have to see. So that is that one. I also uploaded my September like TBR planning video where I asked you guys to vote on which book I should read next. So I do want to read Komi Can't Communicate just as like a fun little interlude, but for the next book that like I seriously pick up and want to like study and talk a lot about, I think Tender is the Flesh was the winner. I'll have to check this, but it was definitely either between Tender is the Flesh or The Posthumous Memoirs. So yeah, if I can, I'll read both of these this month, hopefully, but I think Tender is the Flesh is the one which won, which is really surprising because I haven't heard anyone talk about this. But yeah, there were a few reviews about this one in the comments too, so I'm excited. I'm so excited, but yeah. So those are my reading updates for now. I have to go get ready for class and stuff like that. I'll probably listen to more of this on my way to school, but it's really like not holding my interest, and I just like, I don't know, I've gotten annoyed so quickly with this. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but yeah. All right, so I just wanted to come on here and close off the reading vlog. So my last like kind of update on this, I actually finished this morning Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I was actually really disappointed with this. I think I'm gonna give it like a generous, I don't know, maybe 3.5, but probably 3 star. I just didn't think, it just didn't do anything for me, and I have a lot of complaints about the writing and the execution and stuff that like I'll speak more about in my wrap up, but I just didn't love it, like, and I really wanted to love it, but I just did not like it very much. So unfortunately that is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. And then for my other reading updates, I'm still enjoying Maurice a lot. I'm still enjoying Nicholas Nickleby. And what else was I reading? I think this was like the main thing I was talking about, but we finished this. I am glad I read it because I've had it on my shelves for a couple of years now almost, but unfortunately didn't love it very much. So anyway, I'm on to different books now, and today I have class in a little bit, so I just wanted to close up this vlog before I head out the door. So thank you so much for watching. It's felt really good getting back to doing reading vlogs and stuff, so yeah, I'll see you very soon in the next one. So ciao.